It is September 12th and the colors are beginning to change here on the mountain. I love to watch the seasons change up here. It's so beautiful. Each season brings something new and it's just so peaceful. The one thing that doesn't change are the evergreens. No matter the season, they're still green. I get a lot of color inspiration from nature. My favorite color is green, and I recently found a green velvet sofa at a thrift store, and I just could not pass it up. So in this video, I am going to show you how I updated this vintage green velvet sofa. Welcome to Soul Station. And I found it at the thrift store. It had not even made it inside yet. Couple things about it. It has a couple of tufts that are pulled out, and then it has this skirt that goes all the way around the bottom. Now, I had been eyeing a sofa online for a little while, and here is a picture of my inspiration. You can see this one has legs, and so I knew if I removed the skirt and added some legs, I could probably give this just a little bit of an update. So that's the first thing I'm going to do, is remove this skirt. For the past week, we have had a mama moose and her calf hanging around, and I thought it would be fun to show you guys. They obviously felt safe here, and they were also really enjoying the berries on all of the bushes here. I believe they're called service berries, and they were just stripping them right off the branches. I was a little concerned that once I removed the skirt, you would see the mark from where the skirt was. But my plan for that was to use some brass nail heads, and it turned out that the mark was not very noticeable. It made me think of the scars that we can get from life, you know, the hurts or mistakes we've made or things like that that have been done to us. For far too long, I carried around the burden and the weight of all of these things, and I just didn't know how to let them go. The next thing that I did was vacuumed it with my vacuum cleaner, and then I got out my upholstery shampooer and I shampooed this really good. When I finally understood what it meant to truly give your cares and your burdens to the Lord, and that He would set you free, I truly was set free from it. And I cannot even explain to you just the weight that was lifted from my life. Instead of carrying this rejection and this judgment, I was given love and acceptance. The crazy thing to me is that I didn't even experience or know or get this until many years after I was already saved. I was already a Christian. If any of you are carrying around this kind of a weight, I pray right now that the Lord would just surround you with His presence and you would feel His unconditional love and just give it all over to Him, because Jesus really will set you free. I wanted to add wood legs to this sofa, and so I found some on Amazon. I ordered the longer length legs because I wasn't sure how tall I would want them to be, and they ended up being too tall, so I did have to cut them down quite a bit. All of the little pieces that I had to cut off of the legs, I plan to use for other projects, so I'll be saving those. I sanded the bottoms of them so that they would have smooth, soft edges. I'm using a gel stain in the color Aged Oak, and this is the same stain that I used to do my fiberglass front door and my other glass doors. Look who came to help me. My adorable little grandsons. I love having them around. Yeah.
So you don't like to touch the ground?
Good job. We just gotta put these on the bottom. These are little felt pads so that it doesn't scratch the floor. Velvet is an interesting fabric. If you rub it a certain way, it will take on a different look. This sofa isn't that vintage. I found a tag on it that says it was made in 2003. I don't think that's vintage yet. The legs got a lot shorter than I originally wanted them to be because they just weren't stable when the legs were taller. Well, we're not fully moved into our house yet, but we're getting really close. And yesterday we actually just painted our kitchen cabinets. So I am really excited to get the doors put on and get moved into it. I have a lot of thrift hauls that I have been waiting to share with you, and I am excited to get to those as well. I have 3 markets coming up before the end of the year, which means I have a lot of projects to work on, and I will be sharing all of them here with you guys. I'm here to be a light, to be an encouragement to you, and I hope that you have been inspired in some way. Thank you so much for being here and for watching.